I hope you're ready to Neville Dean and Taylor the fuck out, because you're listening to 0 to 0, a podcast about Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. I'm the Devil's current form, Sam.
Hi, I'm Giga, and you can think of me as a kind of computer.
And I'm Val Flightcub, and I am riding through the desert on a female character with no name.
Her name's Nadia.
When did they say that?
Her name?
They said that at the beginning.
I didn't hear it.
Yikes. The misogyny jumped out once again.
Ugh, okay, fine.
This movie sucks.
I liked it.
Here's the thing. If you gave me a piece of scrumdiddlyumptious, hot and warm apple pie, and I ate that shit up, and then you were like, you know what? We've been working in the kitchen. Do you want another slice of pie? I would say, fuck yes. And then, if I closed my eyes and you airplane style put some shepherd's pie into my mouth, I would not love that.
Yeah, no, but even if the shepherd's pie is very good, like...
Even if the shepherd's pie is good.
You're a vegetarian, so that creates a problem.
Yeah, it's vegan crumbles, whatever. It's for the audience to understand the metaphor a little easier. That's what this experience was like, because now that I know that this is the movie we're watching, okay, fine, whatever, we're watching this movie. But, why did people in between the years of, 2000 and 2015 not understand how to make a sequel to a movie?
I don't know.
It's like you do the stuff that people liked from the first one.
It's not a sequel is the main thing.
This is some adding the to Suicide Squad shit.
It's officially a sequel, but it's not a sequel.
It's officially
this is a Logan type situation. I think what we're dealing with. We've got a Logan on our hands.
Sam is saying this is officially a sequel.
This is an entirely different group of people making an entirely different movie, but they literally were just like, the same actor is going to play a character with the same name.
That's what this is. It's a Logan type situation,
or the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
but even that was more of a because it was the same Harley Quinn. Yeah. It was a different Rick Flag.
They understood. They had the memories.
No, it was the same. It was the same Rick Flag.
He just acted differently because
he had a
Amanda
totally
Waller
different personality.
Okay, this is.
I wanted more of the goofy. I wanted Ghost Rider to be sassier. I wanted I just wanted it to be fun, and I liked the mythology part of it of ooh, who is this demon? Who's that demon? Even though they did a weird thing with it in the original.
I don't know.
Movie.
I thought that was bad. I thought that wasn't very good in the original movie, and I think
it's not very good in this one either.
It's especially not good in this one. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm enjoying this one so far.
I'm not. I think next part, when I know what to expect going into it, I might enjoy it a little bit better. I was looking forward to watching a sequel of Ghost Rider, and this ain't it, as they say.
My thing is, I felt physically ill watching it.
Yes,
they do
so much
and you pointing out
jamming the camera 2 inches away from someone's face and fucking shaking it back and forth. I'm like, please, hold the camera still.
You can see the difference in the style of these movies really clearly with the difference in what the penance stare looks like.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I mean, I hated the penance stare in the first... The trouble with this isn't like a Daredevil to Elektra situation where I'm like, I had such a great time with the first one, and I didn't like the first one.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good.
But the first one at least was, more pleasant.
I don't know. This feels like a better movie, strictly speaking.
His first line in the original one is, "Well, heck, is the bike okay?" in a goofy southern accent. I'm having extreme rose-colored glasses nostalgia memory.
In this, his first line is, "Fuck, I'm Nicolas Cage."
Yeah, exactly.
We've replaced jelly beans with painkillers.
Oh my god! I literally wrote that.
He's drinking painkillers out of a martini glass.
I literally wrote, Johnny is drinking pills like they're jelly beans in my notes.
I do kind of like thinking that this is just the same thing as the first one. This is like an actual sequel to the first one.
This is a continuation.
He's just forgotten what happened. And he's just like, oh yeah, that kind of There was a little thing that said sign here on the document for sure.
And we were outside, and I was kneeling on the ground.
Okay.
And I was Nicolas Cage at the time.
And Peter Fonda was not there.
Movie?
No.
Can I tell people what the movie is?
It was Steppenwolf.
Please sum it up.
So first off, this is Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance from 2011, written by Scott M. Gimple, Seth Hoffman, and David S. Goyer, directed by Neville Dean and Taylor, the Crank people.
They're not Cranks. They made a movie called Crank.
The Crank guys.
They are Cranks. Okay. So, here's what happens in the first third of Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance.
With no editorializing.
No editorializing.
And no comments from me, because I'm going to be slurping some dirt on mute.
Okay.
I'm going to be eating yogurt, is what that means.
So, we start in Eastern Europe, and the movie is bad. Sorry. Shit. Okay.
Hey, you gotta start over again, yeah.
We're in Eastern Europe. There's a motorcycle man driving on a long road in the mountains. He goes into a monastery with a bunch of armed guards, and he reveals himself to be Idris Elba from The Office. A group of monks walk over, and they say hello. They go into this weird high-tech security room, and we learn that this monastery is not what you might expect from a monastery. Mm-hmm. They talk about a boy who is being held here to keep him safe from the devil. Mm-hmm. There's an order, but we don't know what they are. Idris Elba suggests that they have the Ghost Rider escort the child to the sanctuary, where he will be safe from the devil, while they wait for the winter solstice to pass, so that they will leave the period of the prophecy, and then they won't need the boy anymore, and it's fine. Then the monastery is attacked by gun guys. A woman named Nadia escorts her son Danny down a stairwell. Idris Elba throws gun guys down the stairwell to protect them, but they think that he's trying to kill them, so they run away shooting at him with guns.
Yeah, they thought he was trying to expedite the rate at which gun guys got to them.
Get down there! You catch the... We'll do a pincer move from the bottom of the stairs. The gun guys watch Nadia drive away, and they follow. Idris Elba follows on his motorcycle. They shoot his motorcycle, and he goes flying off a cliff, but he shoots them, and their car flips over, and Nadia and Danny get away. We get an intro narration where Johnny Blaze retcons his origin story a little bit.
Shit. So much.
Just like the people in it, more or less.
Yeah.
Also the order of events.
Roxy's not here.
Roxy whom?
He wakes up, and he is shaking the camera in his face. He's in a warehouse on a table for some reason. Idris Elba is here, and Johnny is upset that someone has found him. So he slams him against the wall and says, "Who the fuck are you?" And Idris Elba says, "I am Moreau. My brothers are dead." We get a Family Guy cutaway gag showing that he survived by landing upside down in a tree.
I laughed at that.
Johnny throws his chain at Moreau's stomach and says, "Woo." And Moreau says, "You need to save this little boy Danny, and I will have my order of monks get you your soul back. From your favorite enemy, Rourke, from the first movie. Wink?
Yep.
Who's not played by Peter Fonda.
Nadia and her son
he's played by Sharon Hines, who's Steppenwolf.
Nadia and her son pick a guy's pocket and drive away. Through the movie art of doubling that I've learned about on this podcast, we watch as Nicolas Cage tries to summon the Ghost Rider, as Nadia's car tries not to get exploded off the road. He turns into Ghost Rider, explodes the warehouse, and drives off. He finds Nadia being pistol whipped by a man named Kerrigan. Danny is getting very excessively beaten against the car for a 13-year-old, and I didn't feel like I needed to see that.
Yeah, a bit much.
Kerrigan says something mysterious about how she must have known it would end up like this. And then we hear the Reaper sound effect from Mass Effect as Ghost Rider arrives. He has a flaming skull, but it looks better, but somehow worse in this movie.
I think it looks universally better.
Okay, fine. No editorializing.
No editorializing.
He does some weird poses and then stares at a guy for way too long before they start shooting him with grenade launchers, and then they drive off with Danny. Johnny wakes up in a hospital bed and horribly car crash flirts with the nurse before eating a bottle of painkillers and running out the door. He sees Nadia and follows her.
He runs out of his hospital room, and we don't see a funny shot of his butt crack through the back of his gown.
Yeah, so I think that was really distasteful.
Even though he talks about his bare ass earlier in the movie. God damn it. Anyway.
Just to set the tone for the movie. No butt crack.
That was an ass double.
Kerrigan calls Rourke on the phone. Rourke is no longer Peter Fonda, and he is also not called Mephistopheles anymore. But he is Rourke.
How funny is the phone, do you think, in this situation?
It's not very funny.
It's
but
serious as a heart
the
attack.
editing is pretty funny because we get really weird split screens and green screens.
So good.
And they never do the same thing twice. Kerrigan demands more money because he was not told by Rourke that he would have to fight a flaming skeleton. Rourke is surprised to hear about the return of the Ghost Rider, asks to speak to Danny, whispers some devil shit into his ear through the phone. Danny screams and passes out, and Rourke explains that Danny is a computer and he uploaded a firewall.
He stopped all the downloading.
The trouble, you see, is that Ghost Rider has a tracking power that we've never heard of, but now he doesn't anymore. Problem solved.
Yeah. Continuity win.
Johnny faces off against Nadia, who puts a gun in his face and says, "Who the fuck are you?" He says, "You can't trust me, so please kill me." She doesn't. They drive to a friend of hers' house, and she explains that Kerrigan is a guy that she used to work with when she was a drug dealer or something.
He was a drug dealer, I guess.
He was a drug dealer, and she did something, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then they got in a fight, and he exploded her to death. So the devil of Rourke showed up and said, "I can bring you back to life if you let me put a baby in you. And that baby's name is Danny."
No hetero, though.
No hetero.
No hetero. He just puts the baby in.
Just shoomp.
Johnny wonders, over comic book narration, why the devil takes a human form on Earth. We get a montage of different forms the devil has taken, but I'm not going to say what any of them are yet. But boy...
Oh my god,
Can't
it's
wait till we get to that.
wild. I'm so excited.
Then they head away in her car as Johnny eats more painkillers to meet a guy who works for Kerrigan, who should be able to help them find him. And that is where we leave off for today.
What a batshit movie.
Yep. Yeah.
No, it's shitty. It's real bad. But I'm enjoying it.
The opening shot.
Don't enjoy. To be clear, don't enjoy 13-year-olds getting choke slammed.
No.
I will say I didn't enjoy watching Danny get his face slammed into the gravel and then against the car. But I did enjoy, after he does that, the goon goes, "Whoops!"
Yeah, no, I love that. And
and the goon runs away like...
I'll also do enjoy pausing during those, because you can see, the stunt Danny.
This...
Also, the movie, it's very weirdly, gritty and gray.
It do look like that. As they say,
it's gray-brown. I hate it. Yeah, I hate it.
We are in it, right? We are in. When was this?
We're in the era of Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
2012. Yeah, this is the most 2012 looking movie I've ever seen, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's goofy in a different way. It's equally goofy in just the grungier way of the 2010s. And
that simply doesn't do it for me.
Yeah,
because it's I would love to enjoy how stupid it is, but it feels like it's trying to be cool in a way that it just feels a lot less lighthearted.
The first movie also knew that it was being goofy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, he's drinking jelly beans out of a martini glass.
I mean, he's watching chimp videos.
They're not Mark...
Steven Johnson.
Yeah, in this one, he's eating painkillers, and he's like, "Fuck, I gotta find the devil."
So yeah,
and okay,
painkillers or jelly beans? I gotta ask, because you didn't like jelly beans either.
Are you asking me which I prefer for him to be eating?
For him to be eating, yeah.
A lot of.
I mean, the painkillers, I assume he's just eating painkillers because he was literally shot with a grenade launcher.
Yeah, that's not part of the question.
But I don't know. He knew a lot of drug names. He was asking the nurse for a lot of... He was like, you already gave me morphine? How about Dilaudid? How about blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I can't really compare them one-to-one in that way, because one of them was a weird affectation, and he is physically injured.
Yeah, and which do you like better?
I just said that I can't compare them
You're
one-to-one
on the spot, Sam.
Yeah, but I'm trying to gauge your amount of your linear amount of in each situation.
I hate them both in different ways.
You're a coward.
I mean, I guess I don't care that he's eating painkillers. It's just, it changes the vibe of the movie in a way that I really don't like.
Yes. Where the jelly beans also did change the vibe of the movie a lot in a way I didn't love.
You didn't like, exactly. It's the same. It's the same movie.
But it changed it in a different way.
Yeah, in a different way.
In this, the painkillers represent how gritty and trying and failing to be cool this movie is, where the jelly beans...
Yeah, but that's endearing to me.
Were like the movie trying to be quirky.
Yeah.
Which I also didn't like, but I guess I prefer the jelly beans if that's what you're asking.
I appreciate the different vectors of failure.
Appreciate as in like, or as in understand?
Understand.
Or increasing
and
value.
Like, I guess.
I have a question.
I don't like that appreciate means both of those things, because you can be like, I appreciate the amount of work that you put into this. And it's like, oh, you're fucking welcome. Like, no, that's not. Whatever.
That's just manager speak. I have a gripe. Here's a gripe. One of my first gripes.
All right.
Idris Elba plays a character named Moreau, who is French.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Idris Elba is doing a bad French accent in this film.
Yeah. I actually, it got to the point where at one point I wrote, oh, he has a French accent. And then I went back and I was like, no, I don't think it's French. It must be something else.
I didn't think that it was a French accent until he talks to Johnny.
I don't think it's a French accent. I think it's a North African accent, which would still make sense if his name's Moreau.
Well, okay, here's my next one.
Johnny calls him French.
He does call him French. Here's my next one, is Nadia. I don't know her actress's name, but her actress is Italian, and Nadia is some kind of like Eastern European. I just don't know. These are the thing is, these are original characters. They're not comic book characters. Yeah. There's no reason for them to have the actors do fake accents other than their own. Like, why isn't Moreau just a British guy?
I don't know.
Why isn't Nadia just an Italian lady?
I wouldn't say that she doesn't. She just sounds kind of vaguely European to me. And that's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't know why this happens. Why do they do this? Why can't Moreau just be British?
Well, they want him to be as different from Idris Elba as he can be, because they put the fucking yellow-colored contacts on him, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did not care for the eyes. Very strange.
It's like, black people with dark eyes are beautiful. They can also do superpower magic stuff. Okay, They don't have to have yellow. They don't have to have light eyes to do that.
Yeah,
does he have superpowers though?
Well, I don't know. He jumps down like 15 feet and he's fine.
He doesn't need to be Mr. Mistopheles again.
That might have just been.
Well, he wasn't Mr. Mistopheles.
Well, this is. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about. He's Mr. Mistopheles now, and he's Mr. Mistopheles again in Cats.
No, he wasn't Mr. Mistopheles. That's what I'm saying. Is that's not the character he played
in Cats?
Yeah.
McCavity.
Oh,
he played the evil one. He played the evil.
Sorry, that's my bad.
They were all evil, but anyway,
they're both. They're both magic, so you know, both evil.
Yes. So the first thing that I noticed about this movie, while I was watching this movie, is that so Idris Elba plays Idris Elba is like kind of a big guy, right? He's like over 6 feet something, whatever.
For you.
For me, he's over 6 feet.
He's a big guy for you.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, he's on this motorcycle that's like not a Harley, like not a big, like lounge back kind of, he's like he's like using a tool of a bike. He doesn't look cool in this shot because he's got his like knees like out and he just looks like a monkey on like a little kid's bicycle or something.
Yeah, I did like that.
The ballet.
The ballet.
I mean, this is just my opinion. I don't think anyone looks cool on a motorcycle. Motorcycles look fucking stupid to me in general, but
especially from the back, though. I mean, if you're gonna have somebody on a motorcycle, like they look kind of cool from the front, but from the back with the knees out
you
like
can
that,
you can ride it however you want.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's something I noticed.
I like the cyber monks. I think that's funny.
I thought it was funny specifically that we see like robed monks sitting at the high-tech computer.
Yeah, I like that systems. A lot.
Damn, I did not pay enough attention in the first couple minutes of this movie.
No, you didn't. There's a lot that goes on in the first couple minutes of this movie. Like, they explain the premise of the movie in the first couple minutes of the movie.
I wrote, he's talking to the priest. Are you worried about the prophecy? No, bro.
Not a priest. First of all, not a priest.
I was like, I know there's prophecy.
Look, it doesn't matter what the guy's job is. He's fucking dead.
Yeah, dead. But it's way funnier that a monk gets shot in the head than a priest gets shot in the head. Like his little tonsure falls off or
monks
whatever.
Monks are just there to read books all day forever.
Yeah, exactly. They're like jolly. They read books and grow barley. Like,
yeah. And eat hot
It's so funny to watch, like, this fucking guy with underarm holsters that looks like Sam's brother. Like...
Did you think he looks like Jordan? I didn't clock that.
I think he looks a lot like Jordan.
I didn't think so.
Steve from Stranger Things got mean, is what I wrote.
He looks
I just called him like hair guy until we got his name.
When he first came out of the car, it's like a kind of from below shot, where he and he's wearing aviators, so like comes out of the car. And you just see, like, the hair and the sunglasses. And I really thought they got Tig Notaro for this.
That would be so funny.
Have you seen that?
I would love... Watching Tig Notaro shoot a monk in the head would be better.
I mean, Tig Notaro's in that zombie...
the Snyder. Yeah, she is in that movie...
He looks exactly like Tig Notaro replacing Crystalia in that movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like she's.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh wow, she's been doing this for a while.
She is added into that movie.
Yeah,
she's DLC.
Just green screened on top of Crystalia.
It literally is. Yeah, like she's like
you can still like see his head behind her.
She's not really in any of the scenes with any of the other characters. Like she's just they'll cut away and Tig Notaro's there. It's so funny.
More movies should do that.
Anyway, the writer's got it. You gotta give him to
Tig Notaro specifically.
You know when you got a boy, you gotta give him to the writer. Like the guy loves.
This is the thing that's like confusing to me. I mean, we're only a third of the way into the movie, so like maybe I'm like, there's not enough information here. But like, what if Ghost Rider has been like hiding and he's been trying to like keep it inside of him, and he's like on the other side of the earth from where he was created, and like Carter Slade is a ghost, like he doesn't exist anymore. Like, why do people know about the Ghost Rider? Why do they have
I assume it's
thought?
It's because it's Europe, and there's more history here.
But this is a cowboy myth. This isn't a.
No. This is a medieval myth. Remember, they wrote books about it.
The medieval books. I forgot about that. So that's why those.
This is where the medieval books came from.
This is where the medieval
books
wrote them
personally. Mr. Moreau did.
So then,
and Mr. Moreau is a big fan of the Ghost Rider,
and
so like, he's like,
I've always been a big fan of your work.
And the monk is like, well, Mr. Moreau, we can't have the Ghost Rider. But like Moreau just suggests this for every problem that they ever have. It's just like, we gotta get the writer in on this. Yes. We're here.
We're out of milk. Get the Ghost Rider.
Get the Ghost Rider. He'll track down the milk.
We're here
he can get to the store faster than we can.
We're here in the Czech Republic, and he's here too.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Is like if he's been hiding, how do they know that he's here? Like, I feel like the mythology of it, I mean, I think it's the colorlessness of this movie is really like throwing me. But like the Ghost Rider as a figure was like so built up in the first movie, and in this movie he's just like a guy.
Well, let me he's not working for the devil anymore.
Let me explain.
Right. So why are they?
Think of Johnny Blaze as a computer.
Yeah, you gotta think of him as a computer. Think of the boy as a computer.
Religion is sort of like the internet. So Johnny has an open port. And Moreau, think of Moreau as a computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Moreau is able to do what's called networking.
Mm-hmm.
So he forwards.
Where he added Johnny on LinkedIn.
Oh,
okay. And he's plugged into the Ethernet of the castle.
No, you're not getting this. You're not getting this.
I'm not getting it. Okay.
That's right. You're not getting this at all. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You're correct.
So it's not like
Ethernet. You don't understand, but you're correct. You just don't get it.
I don't get it.
Also, Johnny was live tweeting his trip. Do you think that he got to Europe by putting up a big ramp on the coast? Hitting the nitrous.
Yes.
This one's for Mac.
Oh, rip to Mac. Oh my god. Okay. So we're about to be done with the church, and then Johnny's going to explain his backstory. Do you guys have?
It's
other
not a
stuff to say
church.
about...
God damn it!
The castle. Sorry, the castle.
It's not a castle. It's a monastery.
The library.
Look at the shape of that building and tell me it's not a castle.
I did write down that it was a castle, but then they called it a monastery.
Okay,
the last thing
so
I want to
these
say,
monks live in a castle.
The last thing I want to say before we leave the monastery.
If they lived in a factory-built McMansion, you would say the McMansion.
No, it stops being
monastery.
a McMansion. It starts being a monastery.
What if it was like a treehouse?
It's still a monastery.
You just call it a monastery?
You
wouldn't find that to be a detail that would be useful to illustrate?
If you have a Home Depot, and the Home Depot shuts down, and then a fucking Spirit Halloween goes in there, you don't refer to it as the Home Depot.
No, but if you have...
I do want to say, if I may, that this does not matter one bit.
It doesn't matter even a little bit, but I have values. This is like bee sting all over again.
Okay, but if you bee sting all over again, is that what you said?
Yeah, I've got to stand up for what's right.
Okay, but if you live in a rocket ship and it's your home, would you say would people driving by be like, "Wow, look at that home," or would they be like, "Wow, look at that fucking rocket ship"? Some people live out of their cars. Does that make their car
okay?
house?
Let's just get this on the record. The monastery is in an old abandoned rocket ship that used to be a Spirit Halloween.
You just made an argument against your own point.
No, I didn't.
You said that a car isn't a house because someone lives in it.
Someone living in it doesn't make it a house. It's still a car. Monks living in a castle doesn't make it not a castle. It is a monastery,
for the love of God, please.
It is a monastery, and it's also a castle.
I'm gonna quit the podcast. I can't deal with this.
This literally doesn't matter. Can I please talk about Nadia?
Wait, first...
I guess.
Yes, you can talk about Nadia.
Can you talk about her smoky eyeshadow?
I definitely do want to talk about the fact that she is on the run, but is finding the time to apply a full inch of eyeliner.
She has a smoky eye look all the time.
On the waterline, no less.
I think that just happens when you fuck the devil. Is that you just get smoky eye for the rest of your life.
Much like, what's his face from Lost, Richard.
Yeah.
It is very 2012 of her to have full waterline.
No, he was wearing mascara. Like he had eyelashes.
Anyway, okay. Here's what I wanted to say. It's the fact that Nadia is trying to escape with her son Danny, who is the boy, and two gun guys burst into the stairwell and see them and point their guns at Nadia, and Moreau bursts in behind them and like throws them both down the stairwell to their deaths. And he's like, "I'm here to help you." And Nadia's like,
"I'm here to help you."
No.
The first thing she saw him do was put the gun guys closer to her.
Like, I'm really surprised she doesn't shoot Johnny later, because she just loves fucking pulling the trigger on any gun that she can get her hands on.
She loves to shoot.
Like, that's her defining characteristic so far, is pulling the trigger on guns. Because, like, when she gets out of her car, and, like, she's, like, later, she gets out of her car, and they're, like, she's in darkness, she doesn't see anyone, she just, like, blind fires into the middle distance.
This is what's so weird about this movie. I feel like I'm watching a Call of Duty Modern Warfare-ass movie that just inexplicably has Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider in it.
I love that.
It's more like it's a movie that you were told would have Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider in it.
I love
Nicolas Cage is in it.
This movie seems to, like, the Ghost Rider seems to be appended onto this movie.
Yeah, it really does feel like it's just supposed to be like some kind of like action thriller.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, what if we reworked this script and put Ghost Rider in it?
Yeah.
I think that's all. I mean, I honestly think that that's something we should be asking about more movies.
Why isn't Bullseye in this movie? Because
I mean, that's the real thing we should be asking, is why isn't Bullseye in this and all other movies?
He's the villain in every movie.
Can't wait for the third act when Bullseye shows up.
So
thank you, Mark Steven.
I don't have that much to say about the part where they have like a car chase. It is pretty epic when Moreau gets blasted off the road.
I love
slow
that
motion
shot.
Shoots their tires out on the way.
It looks awful, truly awful.
The funniest part of this whole scene is when Hair Guy Kerrigan like leans
Harrigan,
out the window to shoot at Moreau, we just hear this like weird, like way too loud ADR line from just...
Oh my god, yeah, it's so, like, his mouth does not move.
The dialogue in these action scenes fucking blows.
Let's do this. His mouth is not moving. Who said that? Why?
Yeah,
why did they say perhaps?
Why did they add that in? What does that add to the movie?
Yeah. Why?
It adds a very loud ADR line.
There's a part, too, where they're chasing after the sedan that Nadia's driving, and Idris Elba is in between them. Moreau's, also chasing, and hair guy, Evil Steve goes...
We can just call him Harrigan.
Harrigan?
He's Harrigan, that's fine.
Harrigan.
Oh yeah, who's this guy?
Who's this guy? I was like, what tone are you going for? What?
Who's this guy?
I'm confused about the fact that the Ancient Order of Monks has, like, a motorcycle gun mercenary in addition to all of their non-motorcycle gun mercenaries
they just
who are at
have
the
also
monastery.
Guards.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, like, they don't question the armed guards at the monastery, but they're like, why is there one who is chasing us?
What's up with this? Who's this guy?
I don't know, probably one of the guys that you were fighting at the monastery.
Well, he's not chasing them, he's chasing...
Wait, what's a monastery? Wait, what monastery? That's a castle.
Please.
You've misunderstood my point, Giga. I wasn't saying it isn't a monastery.
Please, let's move on. We get this, like, comic booky animation narration where Johnny introduces himself. He's like, his tone is pretty different in this movie.
Yeah.
He's a lot, like, snarkier, like, he's like...
He's kind of alcoholic Johnny this time.
What's the thing he says? He's like, and I know what you're thinking. Deal with the devil? Doesn't this guy watch any movies?
No, he doesn't. He only watches chimp videos. Pay attention.
I kind of like how shitty his tone is. Like, I don't know.
It's a totally different thing because
this movie doesn't have the earnestness of the original Ghost Rider, but like it's still stupid in a way that I can really enjoy.
I want to mention something, which is that David S. Goyer, one of the writers, said that this movie is set 8 years after the first movie, and it was written to have, he was like, we don't want anyone to feel like they have to see the first movie to see this one.
Fair enough.
Is very reasonable because the first movie's bad. But he specifically said that they carefully wrote it so there would be no contradictions, which is just not true. Because in this intro, we see like a flashback in the middle of the comic book animation. They flash back to a live action Johnny making the deal with the devil. It is a different devil played by a different actor. Johnny is played by a different actor.
Johnny's played by a different actor called Nicolas Cage.
It's a totally different, like, the way he starts out the sentence is he's like, I was a big stunt motorcyclist. I was, I showed my butt while flipping over a whatever.
I do wish, like, that's kind of like, I just wish that we got to see that.
And then he says, but then when my dad got sick, I made a deal with the devil. And then they also show this like live action flashback that they show. He's like a lot more active in it. He like smashes a bottle and like cuts himself and like throws the blood on the contract instead of being like, we don't
have the like ancient scroll contract. It's just like a stack of paper.
It literally is printed
with the sign here sticker. Yeah. But it's just like he became a stunt. He became a motorcycle stunt guy because of the contract, not the other way around.
No, that's not true.
Well, I mean, he was doing light stunts at the carnival.
He became a big, famous, big shot stunt guy because he made the contract with the devil.
I don't know if that's true either.
Well, no, I mean, he was just doing little jumps at the circus
with his dad. Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't like but jumping across a
who's to say
field.
Who's to say that he didn't have that potential in him all along? That he didn't pull himself up by his bootstraps? We see him be more reckless because he knows he can't die. Yeah,
right. But I think what you're getting at, which I agree, if this is what you're saying, is like the thing about him, like, oh, I went over this huge jump with my ass out. Look it up on YouTube. Is like. That's just not the kind of stuff that he was doing pre-Deal with the Devil.
I don't know.
First movie.
Right.
I don't know. We don't see what he was doing.
He also says that it's on YouTube, which is absolutely not true.
Right.
Yeah,
15 years ago, it's on YouTube.
I did look up ass out backflip 360 or whatever he says.
But then he tells us about becoming the Ghost Rider. He says that he sounded so bored here. He's like, I prey on the wicked and I suck out their souls.
I hated
and
this.
He's like, think about it though. He addresses us, the viewer. Have you ever done anything?
He came directly for me.
Yeah.
A little white lie, an illegal download, which we haven't done.
No. I would never dream. This movie's readily available.
Yeah, you just need a cable plug-in.
I did think it was very funny. I was like gonna make a Ghost Rider shit post for the Twitter, but I went to pull it up on Peacock and it was already gone since we last watched it.
Yeah.
Yep. The Ghost Rider says you wouldn't download a car.
Yeah, exactly. This is kind of like the Share Zone movie.
I hate this I suck out their souls thing, though, because if he's doing that, then he's following the contract for the devil. Like, he's sucking the souls out and giving them to the devil.
No, he just likes it. No, he just likes it. They're for him.
Because that's how
they're a treat for the boy.
It's just...
Do you want him to fucking starve?
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
Yes.
I hate you. I hate both of you. You're bad co-hosts.
Thank you.
No, we're good hosts. We're just not, nice people or good friends to you.
Yeah.
It's great content.
Anyway, he says that the darkness inside him grows more and more every day, so he had to escape halfway across the world.
Which, if I would like to have seen him just, like, drinking a limoncello on a balcony in Tuscany.
It's pretty funny that he doesn't even say anything where he's like, I had to leave behind everyone I cared about. Like, there's like,
no, he's
don't
like the
worry,
demon taking
Roxy
over
doesn't matter.
Don't worry, it's not her. I would never touch a woman. She would steal my semen.
So yeah, he like wakes up in a warehouse or something, and this is the next like continuity whatever where he's like looking at the scar on his hand where he sliced it open on the broken bottle to sign the contract. And I'm like, that's new. I'm sorry, that didn't exist before.
Yeah.
There are contracontradictions. You lied to me, David.
I honestly find this, like, I didn't want to talk about this because I find it very boring.
What part?
Continuity shit. Like, I don't care.
Well, it's not...
Here's the reason that I care is that this shouldn't be Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider.
Right.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm disappointed.
Okay, well then fuck it. Why are we even talking about the movie at all?
So, we can't nitpick the continuity, but
It's not that I'm nitpicking the continuity. I'm saying the point is that Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider doesn't fucking fit in this movie.
Right. This is a different movie.
Okay, but this is a different
movie.
Why can't it be a different Ghost Rider? Like, it's not... Like, it's just played by Nicolas Cage. I don't know, like, if everything else is different, then why are you assuming that he's the same guy?
I'm not saying... It's not about him being the same guy or not being the same guy. It's about him, as an actor, being a terrible fit for a movie like this.
I don't know. I thought he was pretty good in this one so far.
He can make his voice very gravelly.
Exactly.
Which is the only thing they've asked him to do.
I think he's been pretty fun in this movie so far.
I think I haven't enjoyed Nicolas Cage in this movie. I didn't really enjoy him in the last one either, but...
You guys are haters.
Yes.
Yes, I hate him. Yes, correct.
But he doesn't have a stupid Southern accent anymore. Like, we're not going to see Sam Elliott in this movie. It's like a lot of like, why are we?
It's not even in Australia. Why are we here?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's goofy. Like, I think it's dumb and stupid, and I like it.
I think I'm not separated enough from having this kind of dark, gritty shit all the time to see that it's funny. This is just like, this is what Snyder was doing
I don't
also.
see the goofy in it. It's trying way too hard to be really, really gritty.
We could probably make a drinking game of juice or water sips. Take a sip every time Nicolas Cage goes, fuck!
He's not saying fuck, to be fair.
Is he not?
I don't think so. I think this is a PG-13.
Oh, why did I think he was saying fuck?
I like
It's subtext.
I think that Nicolas Cage does well as a down-and-out weirdo, and that's what he's playing in this one.
He certainly was last time, too.
Yeah, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Just a Carpenters and Jelly Beans type of down-and-out weirdo instead of a alcohol and amphetamines type of down-and-out weirdo.
Yeah. Anyway, Moreau is here, and he says, "My brothers are dead, as I should be, if not for the grace of God."
I did like when it cut... See, but this was funny. This was funny when it cut to, like, it has goofy, like, moments. The editing is weird and very active. It like, cuts to him hanging from a tree like a cartoon character.
Yeah, like, that was just, like, weird to me, though, because that's another thing that just felt out of place.
But, like, when you have that, and you have, like, the speed up, slow down, and you have, like, the weird, goofy cut-in editing with the phone, how many times does it has to happen before it's between when it's out of place and when it's just tone?
Well,
it doesn't feel like it fits with the style, though.
That's the thing, is with the, like, for example, the phone conversation where they've got the, like, slides of, like, he's a little box of a guy, like, slides into the frame and then slides the other way out of the frame, and then they're green screened over each other, like they're standing on top of each other. Like, that is interesting editing. It's fun, it's weird, it's dynamic. The conversation they're having doesn't match that. So it's just weird.
Yeah.
Is it
like, if you
is
watch
it fair
on
for
mute,
me to say that
like,
the film feels like a mess?
It is, yeah. No, I totally agree.
Yeah. Yes, I think that's fair.
I just kind of like the mess that it is.
As shepherd's pie is.
I do like a shepherd's pie mess.
I love shepherd's pie.
Let's talk about shepherd's pie for 10 minutes.
It's pretty good. I like, like...
that is something that being a vegetarian you do kind of miss out on.
Yeah.
Like that.
I mean,
just
it's like
mushy meat stuff.
Yeah, like, of the blandness of the cuisine of the Isles, I think that shepherd's pie does kind of stand out for being very fun and delicious. And I like peas and carrots and beef and potatoes.
It's one of those meals where you eat it and then you feel like you need to go lie down for 3 hours.
Yeah, especially if you have like a nice crusty roll.
If that's your whole meal, is just like a big piece of shepherd's
like
pie.
It's good. It's peasant food, and I love that.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had like packed yourself like a peasant's lunch?
Yes.
Where you just have weird shit in your fridge, so you bring like a block of cheese and an apple and like half a loaf of sourdough bread.
I have not done that.
It's so fun.
Starbucks sells that in a little plastic container for $8.
Yeah, I'm a big enjoyer of like I've said, if you know me, I've said that like soup and sandwich is like the perfect lunch. Like,
it's very good.
Or like soup and roll. Like,
I love how
bread and soup, fucking fantastic. They figured it out with that one.
I love the way when you eat a soup and sandwich, you dip the sandwich in the soup, and so you're not really eating soup, but it keeps disappearing. You know?
You're kind of using it
I think there's a reason that's happening, actually.
I know, it's just so magical to me.
You're using the molecular structure of the bread as a sponge.
When the bread enters the soup, it is a chemical reaction where the soup goes onto the bread.
That's beautiful. And in a way, you're not eating the soup. The bread is eating the soup, and you are eating the soup bread.
That's when you get a bread bowl, you put the top back in, and then you just eat it all in one bite.
Yeah.
Now that's a sandwich.
The bread bowl is a stomach, and I'm eating it.
Yeah, exactly, and it's going into my stomach.
That's called vegetarian haggis, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, 2 days in a row, actually, I was covering somebody's lunch break at the other office. So I
was going to ask, what were you covering it with?
My hand, yeah.
I was dumping soup all over the lunch.
And I was right next to Panera, and I got a mac and cheese and a tomato soup. And you just scoop some mac and cheese in your spoon, and you put a little tomato soup on there.
Wow.
It's very good.
I haven't considered that. That sounds nice.
It's so
good.
I've
had like a tomato, I've made mac and cheese when I put tomato paste in it before, and that's been very good.
It's good to have the contrast though of like the the texture of the soup and the texture of the mac and cheese. You know, like the thick cheese and the soupy soup is a great way to describe that.
The aqueous soup.
Soupy soup. The what?
Aqueous. Water.
Yes.
Like.
Yes. Water-based. Yes.
I've always heard aqueous.
Me too.
You don't say aqua.
Well.
Fuck you. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
I just don't say it very often.
Just not in front of you. Not in front of mixed company.
That's my secret word.
It's your catchphrase word. Aqua.
Aqua. Can't wait to watch the sequel to Aquaman.
Yeah.
Speaking of Farmer's Lunch, there's a place near my house that sells a sandwich.
Oh, I thought we were
Farmer's
getting
Lunch.
back to the movie.
No, we're not.
Speaking of lunch, Johnny throws a chain at Moreau's stomach.
I think I'm gonna, and he, lost his. I'm gonna get Taco Bell.
Okay. There's this place near my house that sells a sandwich called the Farmer's Lunch, and it's mayo and some kind of mustard something and pickle. No.
It's concerning that you led with the condiments.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm going from the outside in.
You got bread.
You don't want that to be your primary
ingredient
mustard most of the time.
You got about an inch of that, and then another slice of bread on top.
Mm-hmm.
It's no. It's cheese and apple slices and pickles, but like pickled something. But it's so fucking good, dude. It's
there's a
shout out to the Farmer's Lunch.
There's a pizza place in Portland area called Pizzicato that does like the seasonal pizzas, and like there was one called the Farmer's Market where it was so good. It was like 3 different types of mushrooms, chev, olive oil base, sun-dried tomatoes. Oh, it was so good.
What's chev?
Chev is a
goat
kind
cheese.
It's a soft goat cheese.
Oh, that's good too.
Okay, here's my sandwich. If we're doing this,
yes, please do.
This is the best sandwich I've ever had. It was at a French restaurant. It was like a crusty baguette, and then it was ricotta cheese. I think it was Parmesan, pine nuts, and figs. I want to say.
Ooh.
Best sandwich I've ever had.
That sounds really good.
So Moreau takes a chain to the stomach, and he and Johnny are fighting. And Johnny says, "What do you want from me?" And Moreau says, "I want you to find it, Danny." And he says, "I know who took your soul." And Johnny says, "Rourke." And he says, "Yes, Rourke."
Yes,
he goes by many
names.
He goes by many names. Je m'appelle Rourke.
I bet Rourke doesn't even have 3 minions who have like elemental themed powers.
I hope not.
And get scared. When Ghost
neither is
Rider
Blackheart
appears.
anymore.
Yeah, neither is Blackheart. Not that you would know. Not you would be able to fucking see.
Not
them.
that I would recognize it if I saw it.
I don't get this though.
Shit.
Like, why doesn't Johnny call him Mephistopheles, and then Moreau would be like, "Oh, he calls himself Rourke
his name is
now."
Rourke.
When did Johnny ever hear about Rourke?
Because he's not Peter Fonda anymore. He's Rourke.
I also
This
want
is
to
the
know
other contract that Johnny signed.
I also want to know. Oh yeah, this isn't. Oh, you thought this was the devil? No, this was like Johnny's old boss when he was a stunt driver.
He was just a freak.
I want to know the details about how the ancient church, which was seemingly eradicated earlier this day, is supposed to lift the curse if Johnny rescues Danny.
Also, that's another continuity error since we're doing that. The Johnny doesn't want the curse to be lifted. He had the opportunity.
That's the whole fucking point of the ending of the last movie.
That's why I'm like, that's what I thought about that, and I'm like, well, no, I don't really care. It's not the same. It's not a sequel to me.
Well, that's the thing. It's just you're either disappointed that it's not a sequel, or you think, okay, so it's not a sequel.
So it's not a
But
sequel.
what I want to know is how are the Order, whatever is left of them, I guess they were actually fine, and Benedict didn't take a bullet to the brain.
I mean, they killed like 4 guys.
But like, how are they going to lift the curse? Because he has
because
no soul.
the devil is in charge of them.
Are they gonna like make a new soul for him? Are they gonna like take someone else's and put it in him?
They know where it is. They know where the devil put it.
I might go to
Rourke
Panera
put it in
for
his
lunch.
little pocket, his little change pocket in his jeans.
We have the password to Rourke's soul bank account.
Where's the
Think
nearest
of
Panera
Rourke
to
as a
me?
kind of computer.
Can you please stop Googling Panera locations while we're podcasting.
There are two that are equal. There are two that are equidistant from me.
That's nice.
I've always heard equidistant.
Or equidistant.
Callback.
There's a completely pointless scene here that we are going to talk about anyway for one particular reason, which is Nadia at the cafe where she's like... And I just recently watched this video.
Yeah, I mean, it's to establish that she's an ethnic thief.
Yeah, I just recently watched this video, probably from Vanity Fair or whatever, that's like pickpocket reacts
goes over
to
pickpocket scenes in movies. Yeah.
Great video, by the way.
I believe that those are from. I believe that is from Esquire.
I don't know.
Anyway, said Vanity Fair.
It was Ben Seidman, who is a cool, funny magician. Anyway.
Yes, I believe that one is from Esquire.
Anyway, so yeah, I now I'm the annoying guy who has seen that video and is like, you don't want to make direct contact with your target.
I do like those though. I do like those I initially when I started watching, when I saw them, I was like, oh, this is just going to be some like fact checky rules lawyery type bullshit.
They're really interesting,
but they're really interesting, and they like often the people are like very down to earth people who are like, well, this is a movie. First and foremost, and like I like one of them has like a psychologist who talks about scenes in movies, and he's always contextualizing it in a very empathetic and like understanding way, where it's like, well, this is a portrayal, and he talks about how mental illness is portrayed in movies as well as like what these signs could be typical of.
Yeah, or like a professional linguist breaks down Nicolas Cage's Ghost Rider accent in Ghost Rider.
I would...
Or Nicolas Cage's accent in Ghost Rider causes a linguist to break down. I don't get what he's saying. Yeah, I like watching those videos. I originally would watch them to be like, yes, tear the bitch apart! But I really like when there's a moment where they're like, oh, this is actually like, yeah, this would be really effective. This is what we would do in the field, or like whatever.
Well, I mean, speaking of,
Nicolas Cage breaks down his most iconic characters. His characters are already breaking down in the movies.
No, that they meant Nicolas Cage breaks down, his most iconic character.
He does not talk about he does not talk about Ghost Rider in this.
No, I wouldn't imagine. Damn. Anyway, so Nadia is like sizing up this man in a suit, planning to pick his pocket. Mm-hmm. He walks over and asks, oh, are you Roma or slur?
For people who aren't caught up on what Roma is meant to replace. Yeah.
He tells her that he has a lot of money. He's going to proposition her for sex. But then Danny runs over and he's like, hey, mommy, what's going on? And the guy's like, oh, never mind. But while he's all flustered, Danny takes his wallet and his ring. And then Nadia says, ha 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 ha.
Mm-hmm. The kid very quietly also goes, heh.
I would love that. This is just a mother-son bonding experience.
Yeah, I mean, they get in the car to leave, and Nadia's like, son, we're not always going to have to do this. I want to build a life for you. And Danny's like, no, it's cool.
It's like, why?
No, I like this one.
It was fun. Also, of equal importance, in the background of that scene, there is a sign on the wall that has big letters that say Sigma.
Balls?
Ha ha ha, Sigma balls.
Okay.
So then
that's
the
all?
next scene. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Johnny tries to channel the Ghost Rider.
I don't think I can really, I don't think I really have anything to add to the podcast, so I'm just going to go take a shower.
Don't.
Stop showering in the middle of the podcast. Oh. At least they're not going to splash water on the mic. So this is something that I will give this movie that the other movie does not do well, which like you don't have to hand it to this movie, but at least like this is an interesting thing of him like struggling to channel the Ghost Rider, and like he won't come out unless he wants to, and like he'll take over Johnny without him wanting to and stuff like that. Like I think that's more compelling than him just being like, I hereby channel you. Aha, flame.
Yeah, it was weird because he was like, I've spent 8 years like keeping the writer chained down, which has been like a struggle for him.
Which
but then
also,
it's also
why?
a struggle to not.
Mm-hmm. He's severed his connection with the writer, but like,
well, he should just do what he did last time and just say, "I control you."
Yeah. I also just like, why? If he's gonna be the thing that he said, like, if he says, I'm gonna be a spirit of vengeance in the next movie, and then the next movie he's like, alright, I'm here to be a spirit of vengeance, why have it be,
like...
was
just called Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, like he said at the end of the first movie.
Like he said at the end of the first movie. Like, what... This isn't him... like taking on the, because I think that there could be an interesting narrative about him, like, now that he's taken this on and it's like his choice now, what does that mean? And, you know, having sequel adventures where he has to do a similar thing to what he did last time, but now he's more skilled and knowledgeable. Mm-hmm. But they don't do that.
Just grapefruiting your man real quick there.
I was wondering if you were actually gone.
No, I've been here the whole time.
Okay, thank you.
The really funny thing about that is when I started to devolve into those sounds, I was going to compare it to Aquaman 2.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Absolutely, a man I would grapefruit. Yeah, but it's
I'm not sure I would grapefruit anyone. It seems like torture.
Well, maybe we're not doing it right.
Depends how much you like grapefruit.
Depends on how much.
I guess how much you like acid on your penis.
Yeah. You got, well, you know, if you don't have any cuts or anything on there, you got nothing to fear.
No, I am going to say categorically that is untrue.
Doesn't she in that video say like, "Now I know what you're thinking. Doesn't it burn?" No.
She is incorrect. As someone who's put their penis in many a grapefruit, I can tell you it's unpleasant.
Why do you keep doing it then?
Do it more than once. Or maybe maybe it was one time and you kind of kebab style put them all on there at once.
It's penance. It's to punish me for my sins.
The penance fruit.
Yes. It's the I have to stare into the hole that I put in the grapefruit, and that's the penance stare.
Oh God. So we get this scene where Nadia is being like crashed into by goons in cars, and we keep cutting back and forth. It'll be like they like slam into her, and we cut to Johnny like pushing shit over in his room and screaming. Mm-hmm.
I thought that he was trying to track where Danny was,
and this was tossing shit around.
Well, no, like I thought that he was like channeling.
I should have turned on my tracking feature outside.
He just like makes a whole fucking mess whenever.
Yeah, you can't get something.
He turns on auto driving mode, but he's like a Tesla.
Exactly.
Johnny and Nadia walk into like an antique store, and he's like, they're like looking around, and he's like, "Oh man, I just remembered we gotta find Danny. Here, I'll turn on my tracking." And she's like, "Not in here, not in here, not in here."
Fucking bull in a china shop, that one.
Yeah, it's like how when you go to Google Maps, like it'll give you the directions, but you do have to sacrifice one of your favorite websites. You know, like it'll forget one of your favorites.
Yeah, that's why Homestuck's gone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Moreau, meanwhile, is just, like, sitting in a hole somewhere. I don't know where he is.
Why he's, like, in a, you know, sometimes when you're in a movie, you sit in, like, an alcove. If you've never sat in an alcove, you should try it sometime.
But it's, like, a giant, like, hole in the wall of, like, a concrete building that we don't really know. I guess it's, like, next to the warehouse. He's trying to light a
bay window. He's going to turn into a breakfast nook. Trip and Joanna are going to be here any minute.
Oh my god, I love their Target home collection.
And I haven't even started.
I love their voting policies.
He's trying to light his cigarette, but he like flicks the lighter and the flame like goes sideways.
The flame does the thing.
I like that the flame does the thing.
This movie has two things in common with the first movie.
I pogged a little bit when the flame did the thing.
I did like the flame, even though I still don't exactly understand what it is, but it's fine. It makes enough sense.
I mean, that's why we say the flame did the thing. It's not really clear what it is.
Yeah, the flame just like gets a face and like winks at me and says, "Remember Ghost Rider 1?"
Exactly.
And you're like, "No, I don't. That was 15 years ago. I don't know what this."
So Moreau like goes to check on Johnny, and as he approaches the warehouse, it basically explodes, and like a skeleton bike zooms off into the distance, leaving a trail of fire.
I mean,
and Moreau's
that's consistent. Yeah.
Yeah. We wish it was a skeleton bike.
A trail.
It was just funny to see it from someone else's perspective.
A trail of Gila monster skeletons in his wake.
Police cars exploding every 10 feet.
Rib cages everywhere.
Or I guess billboards, actually, now that I think about
every
it.
parking meter.
But then Idris kneels down and he picks up a license plate and he says, I know exactly who this I know exactly who this is.
Finally, my case is solved.
My case is solved. We have found the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, so we go to Nadia and Kerrigan and Danny and Goons. He's like pistol whipping her and calling her a bitch.
These guys look like they go onto Backstage.com and all the casting websites and literally just search the word goon and select all and apply.
These are the gooniest guys I've ever seen.
They look like any movie that would have a goon in it of any time period, any location.
Place.
Yeah.
These are professional goons.
These are goons. It's goon time.
Mm-hmm.
And they go on something awful as well.
Yes. So yeah, he's like hitting her, and she's like, "You have to let us go. There's people after us." And he's like,
"I'm people."
Yeah. Hi. What did you think this was?
Yeah, you can't kidnap me. There's somebody trying to kidnap me.
This is when she blind fires into the darkness. She does this again. She's like she tries
car chased all day, and then one of the guys who's chasing her in the car like gets out, and it's Kerrigan, and she's like, "Wait, Kerrigan, this is so weird. What a weird coincidence to see you. Did you know that I'm being chased by guys in cars right now?"
She's also like, she's held onto that 1911 real tight. She gets arrested and she still has it. Like, but yeah,
is she arrested? I thought that they just like took her to the hospital.
Either way, she's still got it. But she like tries to break out from Kerrigan, and then she grabs, or like the guy holding her, and so she grabs his gun and immediately starts pulling the trigger.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
and it's
that.
like an automatic.
Yeah, it's just like, you're gonna get your son shot, lady. Like,
I couldn't believe, like,
it just
the gun was pointing in Danny's general direction too.
If I can't have him, no one can.
That's the third consistent thing about this movie as a sequel, is people firing guns in the direction of their loved ones.
Yes, they're
smart.
That's
why that guy fired his gun at his AK at Ghost Rider, because he loved him.
Aww.
Yeah. They're like Romeo and Juliet.
Take this! Grenade launcher, love grenades!
That's his biggest weakness.
The term love bomb was right there.
So Danny, like, tries to get away from this goon, and the goon, like, face plants him in the gravel and, like, zip ties him and slams his head against the side of the car, and then he does go, whoops!
Because he actually slips on a banana peel as well, but they cut that part.
Whoa, boss! Whoa!
Whoopsie.
And then we hear the weird-ass Ghost Rider arrival noise.
Steve is about to shoot Nadia.
It's a foghorn. It's the noise.
And it sounds like an alien ship.
Which it sounds like a foghorn, yeah.
It just sounded like the Mass Effect Reapers to me.
Yeah. And then the Ghost Rider appears, and holy shit, of all the changes they made between the two movies, this is the biggest downgrade of all fucking time.
I don't know. I think he looks good.
You liked his motorcycle?
Oh no, the motorcycle looks stupid, but I like the
I think the thing that I missed the most was I missed his jacket. He's just wearing like a weird, like, a grimy gray jacket.
I kind of like how crispy the jacket is, just because it looks like it's been burnt and like melting.
He looks like he's
that's
kind of
cool.
In like,
but I don't like the lack of spikes. Like,
and
it
the
looks
motorcycle
like
just
congealed and like it looks like burning flesh, which is pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
I missed the spikes more than anything.
But yeah,
like
I think his skull looks good. I think his skull, funnily enough, looks more cartoony in this one than it does in the first one, because it's got like a big prominent brow ridge that's angry, and his eye sockets move around and stuff. Like, I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's not. There's not as many flames, which I feel like is fine.
Yeah, because they're not
like
trying
they're not
to mask...
inside of the skull. They're like behind it and like coming off of it and stuff.
Yeah, CGI had kind of been figured out by this point, so they're not trying to mask it as hard.
So there are the shadows in the eye sockets and stuff, but I'm not like, those should be yellow.
They should be yellow when he's doing the penance stare, I should say.
Yes, they should be something.
He just poses for a minute.
He's the Joker now.
He does.
What was he doing?
He just kind of like does like this sort of like pose. He does these kind of like jittery like puppet motions.
Very weird.
Very weird direction for this one.
I just want to say, I don't think we mentioned specifically, his motorcycle now is just a regular motorcycle that looks like it got overheated in the engines or whatever, and like stuff's like got like the burn marks and the
it still
like,
has some cool stuff. Like it's got like ornamentation on the vents and stuff.
It's not a skeleton bike.
It's not a skeleton bike.
Yeah.
But I don't hate it. It's just a different choice.
I hate his jacket more than I hate anything.
Yeah,
else
I wish we had the spikes, but I'm okay with the jacket looking like it does. He looks just kind of like darker now. He does
look like he came out of flames.
I like that he's just kind of a silhouette now. Like the skull is darker. The jacket is like more of a black mass of just shape, and I kind of like that. But it kind of gets demystified because we just spend a solid 10 seconds just looking at him be weird. This this fight scene is one of the worst paced things I've seen in my entire life.
It's very strange. He's like swaying side to side for a minute. And
Why is he doing that?
Yeah.
He grabs the guy who slammed Danny's head against the car and goes, hungry. And like opens his mouth really big. And then he just like looks at the guy for like a full minute.
First, he just whips his chain out and then turns around and just turns a man into a fire tornado.
This was a cool chain death. I did think this was an improvement on just wrapping the chain around people and they scream until they're dead.
I think the chain deaths, I think the Ghost Rider deaths are like a lot cooler in this one because the people just combust.
I do like that.
And like the chains, like it almost looks like they're like popping them like a balloon or something. Like he just like becomes a tunnel of flame and then a pile of ash.
What I don't like is the penance stare.
No, it's not anything. God. It's just him looking at him.
It's literally nothing. Nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Nope. The camera goes blurry.
He's just got his mouth open at the guy, and the guy's just like...
Oh, I do want to say that I don't think we actually mentioned this in the the narration portions. It's a cartoon. It's these sort of like grimy Borderlands style illustrations. That like do a motion comic thing past the lens, and I think that those look good. I like the big one where it's like the when he's talking about the penance stare and the skull comes up and the like light shines out of its eyes, and I wish that they made it
look more interesting.
I wish there was more of that in the actual thing.
They show you that cartoon so that you know what's happening in this scene and you can imagine it in your mind.
Yeah, I'm like, what happened here? Were they like? I'm just like, were they going for something and it didn't like? Did like the effects not work out or something? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Maybe it's very strange the way that it looks.
Maybe I'll get Raisin Cane's for lunch.
So the penance stare is not only different, like it's doing a different thing now, right? It's supposedly sucking people's souls out instead of torturing them, but then it's also like doesn't look the same and doesn't look like anything.
Yeah, and I want to say the penance stare in the first movie, of all the things, very accurate to the comic books. That is what the penance stare looks like in the comics. It's what it looks like in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
It also looks like something is happening. This, like, if you didn't see the opening cartoon, then you wouldn't know. You would just think that this, like, Ghost Rider is like staring at this guy, and the guy's like really scared about what's going to happen to him.
Also, just a fun, interesting digression. You may have noticed that the Marvel was not directly credited.
Marvel Knights.
It is Marvel Knights, which is an imprint that Marvel created during its bankruptcy period.
With a K, not like After Dark.
Yeah. That contains all of its edgier titles, Black Panther, Punisher, Daredevil, and Inhumans. So it's like when they were working with like Garth Ennis and like edgier and Joe Quesada. Like so this is kind of
Daredevil?
Yeah. The pedophile or whatever.
It's a character in Daredevil.
Yeah, not libeling.
Completely.
I also forgot
character.
that.
But yeah, so they do kind of. They did kind of what the ones that came into the what's the ones. No, the like the ones that Netflix did adaptions of. Those are all kind of Marvel Knights imprints.
Okay.
Yeah, just a little interesting thing about the production of this one. It's also funded by the Abu Dhabi Film Board.
Yes.
Ooh. I miss sassy Ghost Rider.
I do too. I wish he would have talked more and didn't.
He only says
scene was
hungry.
Severely lacking dialogue.
He doesn't really talk that much in the original one, but yeah, I would have gone for some more one-liners.
He gives attitude. He did have one line,
yeah, because he did the like. Putting you in the dirt, or I don't remember what they were.
Dirtbag. Hey,
dirtbag.
Yeah.
But like, he's not very talkative.
So then, like, a drop of Danny's blood like hits the ground, and he like opens his eyes very suddenly. I couldn't tell if this was. Supposed
I have
to
no
be
idea what's happening.
Something.
Here. Anyway, Ghost Rider does smell it because he's a shark.
Yeah, he like walks over to Danny, realizing like, oh yeah, that's why I'm here. And then he gets blasted with grenades.
After Danny is extracted from the situation, I should say.
Yeah,
Danny
they
does
drive
not get
off
exploded.
with Danny, leaving Nadia and Johnny behind.
No quips to be heard.
Nope. He wakes up in a hospital bed, and there's like big bruises all over his stomach where he got grenaded. And the nurse walks in, and he's like, "Oh, am I not still dreaming?" It always comes out as like a bad Bill Clinton voice now.
He just
is
says,
he still doing the accent? I don't remember him doing the accent.
Goodbye, nurse.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, he says goodbye, nurse.
And then she leaves. Yeah, that's all that happens.
Yeah.
It's
painful.
Like, morphine, and she's like, "You already have morphine," and he's like, "Anything else, then, please."
She did give him several cups of water on his bedside table, which very thoughtful.
Can any Christians explain that, by the way?
What?
Any Christians?
No, it's not. It's just that there were. It's literally just that there were several cups of water.
Okay, so you don't know the Christian thing about all the cups.
I'm gonna
no,
shit
you're not.
my pants.
Catholics get in get in the DMs.
So she tells him that the police want to talk to him, and he's like, "Nope." So he just grabs all his stuff after she leaves and sneaks out, and it goes just fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, there wasn't even like a shot of the police being like, "Hey, wait."
He also steals
the medicine cabinets just open. Which I do encourage just stealing medicine.
Inventory count, inventory schmount.
They don't need your. Well, they don't need your fucking money.
Yeah, I'm agreeing.
So he sees Nadia also leaving. They like make eye contact, but neither of them seems to know who the other is. But he follows her anyway, probably vaguely remembering who she is.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we see Kerrigan talk to.
Well,
Rourke
she's the only
on
one with the smoky eyeliner.
I wrote in my notes that when he escapes from his hospital bed, that he goes drugs nuts.
He does yeah. I mean,
is that a term?
He just steals a lot of drugs.
He goes drugs nuts.
Drugs nuts.
Yeah. Sigma drugs nuts.
So Rourke gets off a train. He's got a briefcase. He's like, he looks like a mob guy.
He doesn't look like a mob guy. He looks like the Prime Minister of England.
He kind of does look like nothing, yeah.
So Kerrigan calls him and says, "More money, please. I had to fight Ghost Rider." And Rourke is like,
"Oh, what?
I am not one who changes the terms of an agreement after it's made."
He's like,
also,
"I knew what you were getting into." Just because
but
you didn't.
He is very surprised to learn that the Ghost Rider is doing his thing.
Is he surprised? I thought he was, like, delighted, because this was the whole point, was, like, to draw the Ghost Rider out.
He seemed like, angry to hear it.
Okay.
But, yeah, he asks to talk to Danny. He, like, whispers weird stuff to him, and then...
He does a fucking spell.
Yeah, and he tells Kerrigan children are like computers.
He says, the child is a computer. I uploaded a file on him, a kind of firewall. And they get plus 25 points per computer word that they use in the script. Doesn't have to make sense. Just like a vocab test, you just got to get the words
It's just like a computer. I don't know what, like...
Think of the child as a computer.
I'm thinking about the child as a computer, so, like...
It's so funny, though, because, like, we've never heard of Ghost Rider's tracking power before. He used it the one time to find them initially, and then he puts the firewall in so he can't do it again. But he's on the phone with Kerrigan, and he's like, but that won't keep him from tracking you, so you better keep moving. And I'm like, okay.
Also, was he using his
that
tracking...
does mean that Ghost Rider can still track down Danny. You know that, right, Rourke?
You know that he's holding the child, right? Is that why Ghost Rider is across the world? Was like something activated in his mind of like, oh, there's a prophesied child on the other side of I gotta go to Eastern Europe. Or did he just randomly pick a spot and then they're like, we are trying to find this kid. Have you seen him before? And he's like, oh, what's his full name?
As far as I can tell, it is a pure coincidence.
Fucking weird. Weird!
But, I don't know. Maybe it's just, like he was magically drawn to I don't know.
Blah, 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 blah.
So, Johnny, like, follows Nadia. She turns on him and pulls a gun on him, and he says, he pulls the gun to his forehead and is like, please kill me, and she's like, no! So, alright.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read what I wrote here. It's very small. Sorry. She's like, who sent you? The devil? Who walks amori men? Is what it looks like my notes say.
Who walks amori men?
Oh, who walks among men? Who sent you? The devil who walks among men? If my kid was prophesied...
The devil watches Maury, man.
Who sent you? The devil and his merry men?
No, they were killed in the first movie.
They were. If I had a child that was like the prophecy child and I was being chased by like the devil among men, I don't know that I would immediately mention that to people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, it's so possible that somebody could be following you for like regular crime reasons.
Just lead into it.
Don't start off with the devil among men thing.
But then she's like, can you track Danny? And he's like, no, they put up a firewall.
They put up a firewall?
Yeah,
your son is like a computer.
Yeah, you need to think of your son like a computer.
This might be kind of confusing, but just imagine that Danny is a computer.
They put up a firewall.
They put up a firewall because he's the Ghost Rider, so he has fire powers.
Exactly.
Like, but this is weird, though, because we know that he can track Kerrigan. Rourke just said so. Yep. But then they get in her car to find a guy who could help them find Kerrigan.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't think to do it, I think.
But
then they do also... Wait, but if they know that they're trying to find Kerrigan...
Well, he can't do it when his brain is fogged by painkillers.
The trouble is that Kerrigan isn't like a computer.
Yeah, Kerrigan's not like a computer. You can't think of him like a computer.
He's not on the World Wide Web.
You can't put him in a box like that.
So they're in the car. They're in a car that they steal.
I think she like stole a truck.
They stole the impound truck. Like they stole the truck that his bike is impounded on.
Okay, It did look like they were on, like, a semi, but I didn't want to say that.
It's just a flatbed.
I feel like there's a lot of things that I've been, like, thinking that have been wrong, so.
You were thinking about how he had a semi in this scene.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was doing everything I could to think about something else.
You were thinking about how he's going to unzip his pants and his penis is going to come out, and it had a little Nick Cage face on it.
And it says, hungry.
Do you think that the Ghost Rider has a bone penis?
Yeah, probably.
How many bones does it have? Just one?
I think it's just like a little rib cage.
Or is it like 3 so that it can be like flaccid and then like
it's ribbed for her pleasure.
It's like it's like a little second spine, and it has like a rib cage and like a little skull at the top. That comes
but like when he was choked like as a skeleton, it also does just function like a normal penis.
That fiery common piss comes out of.
Because for the head.
Mm-hmm. That's
skull.
Yeah. Haven't you ever seen a H.R. Geiger painting?
No. Is there one where somebody's
Giger? Sorry.
Counting blood?
No. He's just like skeleton penises. Lots of them.
Oh, I didn't know that. So they're in the car, and Johnny is drinking. Johnny is drinking pills like they're jelly beans. Mm-hmm. She says, "You met the seducer. He offered you something." And he's like, "Yup, my dad was dying." And she explains the whole thing.
And also, head.
I need to say, one of his stupidest lines of either movie is, "So let me get this straight. The guy who tried to blow me up with grenades, you two were like, boyfriend, girlfriend?"
Yeah, Johnny. Sure,
That's something chimp and carpenters and jelly beans Johnny would say.
Mm-hmm.
This is not something that the just pull the trigger Johnny would say.
I have not heard anyone say the phrase boyfriend, girlfriend since I was like 15.
Uh-huh.
And this movie came out when I was 17.
Oh my God, you're old.
Yes.
Sorry.
So he also says, so you're the devil's baby mama.
Yep.
Cool. Baby mama was a big thing at this time.
It was. People were obsessed with the phrase baby mama.
Yeah, it's funny.
I mean, we were still very big into like
appropriation,
teen pregnancy mania,
and also just appropriation of AAVE, as we still are.
Well, that's still going on.
Yeah,
but as comedy, not
The Secret Life of the American Teenager was still airing when this movie came out.
That's wild to think about.
that it ever aired.
Yeah, that it was allowed to do that.
Okay, did either of you... I totally didn't catch what the circumstances were of her almost dying.
She got pushed out a window.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
she got pushed out a window, I believe. I think she
got into some kind of fight with
I believe
Kerrigan.
She was trying to escape from Kerrigan, and she got pushed out a window, and she was dying.
I'm still unclear what her connection to Kerrigan is.
Boyfriend-girlfriend.
I don't think it was boyfriend-girlfriend. I think it was protection type deal.
They, did crime together or something?
No, I don't think they did crime together. I think that she went to him because we were in Eastern Europe, and there was a, it's dangerous, and she wanted someone that could protect her. And
well, whatever the case, she ends up dying on the ground.
Yeah.
Rourke Mephistopheles shows up and says, if you give me a baby boy, I can save your life. And she says, okay.
Yeah. And then he shoves a baby down her throat.
Here, eat this.
There was a sandwich in a store near my college that was like...
it was shaped like a baby?
It was a crispy baguette as well, but it had brie and fig jam and honey or something in there.
That's so good. Brie is so good.
So good. I also recently had a goat cheese and honey and something jam sandwich. It's just
for
cheese and jam
and honey.
I'm sorry, did I just go back in time 45 minutes? What's happening?
Yeah, I would rather be talking about that than this.
Well, you can't, because we're about to talk about something incredibly important. First of all, Johnny does mention Moreau, and she goes, "Oh, that guy wasn't trying to kill us. Oops." And she says she's going to take them to an associate of Kerrigan's who will help them find him. And now the most important part of this segment of the movie is...
Who is the devil?
I cannot.
Johnny does another, like animation narration, and he's like, why does the devil take a human form on Earth? Perhaps he just passes from body to body, looking for the perfect fit.
So who have we got?
We've got Vlad the Impaler.
Not a great guy.
Idi Amin.
Not a great guy.
Did either of you recognize this, scientist?
Oppenheimer?
It wasn't. I looked up a few scientists that I associate with like crimes against humanity, and it wasn't any of them. It's not Mengele. It's not Oppenheimer.
Albert Einstein, probably.
Fuck that guy.
How dare he throw that starfish back in the ocean?
Yeah.
A clown who is probably supposed to be John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah.
And then we go to a stock photo of a black woman, which was a meme at the time.
Yeah.
The y'all need Jesus meme.
What?
Yeah. I think it was just supposed to be like a person.
What's going on?
This is not even the most egregious one.
What is going on? No, this one is.
Because, well, as far as it's in this, at least in the same style as the other images, because next up...
Oh, I mean, visually it's not the most egregious. Conceptually it's the most egregious.
Yes, absolutely. I thought that this was... I also didn't think of John Wayne Gacy when they showed the clown, so I just thought, like, oh, now they're just showing people.
Why is it that y'all need Jesus? Is it memes? Is memes the demon?
But it wasn't even, like, a big meme. I think it just feels very racist.
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
I was, like, trying to figure out, like, did I forget something about... Like, do I not remember what this meme was?
Did she milkshake duck?
Like, I really don't. She's a stock photo model.
It is a stock photo.
So maybe it's just the same stock photo. But what is the who?
I guess it is possible that it's just a coincidence. But I don't know why they would be like who are all the most evil people we can think of.
I want to assume that it is because this was a fucking like big Marvel movie. But. Like, it's ill-advised.
Yes.
It's not okay.
Bad. It's very bad.
It's very weird.
Felt bad to see. Thanks.
Then we have Stalin.
Like, they should have done Coney. That was big at the time.
God, it was very big at the time.
2012.
We get Stalin, and then I think the last one is supposed to be Billy the Kid, maybe?
I don't know.
He was like a young, like, outlaw from cowboy times.
Mm-hmm.
That one I wasn't sure about. And then after he says, looking for the perfect fit, it goes, and puts up a picture of Jerry Springer.
I laughed my ass off.
A photograph of Jerry Springer. Everything else was like a stylized, like, painting style drawing or whatever. This is a black background, like... background cutout
like a
in
cutout
Photoshop
photo. I lost my
Jerry
goddamn mind. Jerry Springer, a living man, is canonically the devil.
I also was like, I'll just say, I don't recognize Jerry Springer on sight, so I was like, who the fuck is this? Like, what is this joke?
It's...
I had to do some searching before I was able to find that it was Jerry Springer.
It's just weird.
It's really weird.
What are you saying with this? You know, what's your message?
I mean, Jerry Springer is not a good man.
I'm not saying he's a good guy, but it's completely unrelated to anything else happening in the movie.
It just feels like when people are like, Nickelback, am I right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, like...
They might as well have just said, looking for the perfect fit, and then put up a picture of Chad Kroeger.
That would have been... almost as good as putting up a picture of fucking Jerry Springer. Oh my god.
Jerry Springer was once caught writing a personal check to a sex worker for illegal.
He was the mayor of a town. He was like a political wunderkind before he was like what he is now, a monster.
Jerry. Yeah.
The literal devil.
Amazing.
Anyway,
really
Johnny says that the devil is weaker on Earth than in hell, and he needs emissaries, so he makes those using the power of the deal, and then we get like a fake-ass Wish You Were Here album art.
The power of the deal is Trump. See,
power of the deal.
Do you get it? Orange Man? Bad?
Oh yeah, I mean, if this movie was made today, it would absolutely have been a picture of Trump.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All this does for me is weaken the specialness of the Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this makes it sound like there are a bunch of Ghost Riders.
What? No, I don't think that's what it's saying.
He makes emissaries?
No. Those were forms that the devil takes.
I know.
Don't mix that up with the emissaries.
No. I'm not. He sequentially has been one person throughout history, one after another, whatever. And then also he's weak, so he makes emissaries.
8 years ago, he took the form of actor Peter Fonda.
I mean, that does explain what he meant when Blackheart said, "You can't hurt me here."
Yeah, sure. But are there other Ghost Riders then?
I mean, there was 2
There's
in the
only
last
one
movie.
at a time.
Makes
Is
one at
what
a
we were
time.
told in the first.
There were 2 in the last movie.
Because it's not clear.
But but one of them was no longer the rider when he became.
Yeah, he was the caretaker.
Sus.
It's very strange. Also, it doesn't feel right to me that it's like the devil takes the form of different like evil historical figures and a stock photo of a black woman. But when we know him, he's just some guy.
He's a random guy who's also like not able to. He doesn't do demonic stuff. He just or he only does demonic stuff. He doesn't do the Is this a guy who does war crimes as a person and also buys people's souls?
I don't know. It feels like it would have made more sense if like all the historical figures they showed were like, these are people that he has made deals with, or like these were like his thralls or his
and
followers.
And a stock photo model of a black stock photo model.
Right. And a stock photo model.
And Jerry Springer. But yeah, to know that he's like, so what, is the devil, he like walks around at the train station as Rourke and buys a newspaper and talks to Kerrigan on the phone, and then he like goes into a public bathroom and just disintegrates and then reappears in Jerry Springer's dressing room. Mm-hmm. Like, you're on in 5, Mr. Springer.
Yeah,
I guess the fuck so.
That's a good question. Because he's alive during this movie.
And now.
And now, even.
And
the devil walks among us, apparently.
Will be for the rest of eternity, apparently, because he's Satan.
Very strange film.
Yes.
That's it for today.
That is it.
What's it? What is it?
'Tis it. I hope I have a better time next week.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I would love to like the movie.
Yeah.
I don't expect to, but I would love it if I did.
Mm-hmm. I just kind of appreciate how buck wild it is. Like, it's just so weird.
It's really throwing you in media res, I feel like.
It's throwing me in media something.
It doesn't help for me that I just think that this kind of movie that it's trying to be is just completely unappealing anyway.
Right, yeah, me too.
But yeah, that's it. I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, no.
Me neither.
Scrap the whole thing. This one's fucked.
How do we sign off? Oh, we have to say our shit first.
You can find us on Twitter at 0to0_pod. I'm Posy Stress.
I'm Gigglithic.
This is my other podcast, Sounds About Lie, about Kingdom Hearts. And oh shit, I totally forgot that since our last episode, I have a new podcast.
New podcast alert! New podcast alert!
Me and Jordan have returned from hiatus with Doctor Who, a podcast where we watch a random episode of Doctor Who every week.
Very good
and so far, we like it.
It's good. It's good concept.
Thank you. It's a concept that we took from the Island Shuffle.
Do you only make
that's why you
podcasts title first?
No, actually, Jordan originally suggested that we make a podcast called Who, What, When, Where, Why.
And plus, Sounds About Light was not the original name of Sounds About Light. It was the Kyrie's Grandma Memorial Lore Library. Yeah.
Well, I meant like.
No, the only podcast that I've made named first was Kyle XY.
So you guys are going to have to read the novelizations and stuff for Patreon episodes, right?
We already have way too much Doctor Who to get through without throwing in side stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're going to be missing out on my sweet $1 a month.
Hey, we've already recorded our first Patreon episode.
Oh, okay. So that's what I was asking about.
We're doing old Doctor Who pre-revival for Patreon.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, I'm Gigglithic. You can find me on Twitter at Gigglithic. I do art. Pay me money. Give me money, please. And I'll give you art in return. And you can find me also in your car's muffler. Help me. I'm dying of carbon monoxide poisoning.
That's why my car sounds like that.
Wait, is my car running?
I don't know, but if it is, you better go catch it.
Whoa,
Shit, I gotta go.
It shouldn't
Let's
be
finish
running,
this up.
also. It should be driving.
Yeah, it should be...
I'm at Flight Cub.
My car does have legs.
I'm on Twitter at Flight Cub. The second B stands for breakdown.
Breakdown.
The breakdown.
Breakdown.
I also have a podcast, LMNOP, about elementary. It's on noisepace.xyz, the home of a lot of podcasts, all the ones that Sam has mentioned, and this one.
And another one called 0 to 1, starring me, Gigalithic, and just me, where I talk about the same movies that we talk about, but it's just my opinions.
Uninterrupted.
Val, are you currently looking at the GQ thumbnail?
Is that why I picked
Is that why
breakdown
you said
as
breakdown?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I have been looking at Nicolas Cage's smiling face this entire time.
He is a national treasure, truly.
Iconic characters, yeah.
He is a national treasure.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Because the movie.
Well, and because he's great.
There are other podcasts on Noisepace.
I'm going to force you to watch Nicolas Cage movies until you like him.
Like Island Shuffle. Okay, I'm gonna start Nicolas Cage laughing next episode to try and convince you that I like it, so that we don't have to keep watching.
Mm-hmm. We'll see how good you are.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to Digimon Ghost Gaze.
Listen to
Video Game, the Movie, the podcast.
Listen to
These are on Noisepace.
Listen to Kamarocho Radio.
House of Snacks.
Listen to Kamarocho Radio.
These podcasts are on Noisepace.
And so are we!
Gay Friends Chainsaw Dog Sanctuary.
Twink's Awakening. Prime Cuts.
Thanks for listening.
Come back next time where I will turn into a flaming skull.
And I will do the entire podcast upside down next week.
I'm so hungry.
Hungry.
Until next time. Hungry.
Bye.